ngazo lama shu negone ta lam laba sum se ta ti nyamne ching
However, in order to prepare oneself to embark upon such a path, the path of accumulation, path of linking, or path of seeing, of course it requires a lot of preparations, the grounds that needs to be prepared. And so we are talking about now practices at the beginner stage, the initial stage, where the most important practice is the practice of the 3 higher trainings, the trainings in morality, concentration or meditation, or wisdom or insight.
That the Tagian the Shujagi, Zawaji, Lamo, woman, the Lam Komo Common to there, so any some woman is Sakoman to there, Nyamshang and Pasta Shadwa. Nyamshang and Potia Shan, so do you to be she Koran, you should never shash, but Tayanganata, Lam Komo Pokumari. Chazanga, the nigger Tony Toby Yishiti, Shira will love a change that it's all the Shlasumji. Doing the Shlasumji in Najoti, Kashuta, Shira will love all the chair. The only English love to go chair. The only Chanshik too, that chamber the Shishing that Toma, the Takaso, Ma Kasur Kunjiru, Toma, go to Yagi, and then Chudumava. That is good.
So, in the scriptures, when the actual processes or the transition from one stage to another stage is described, it is often described in terms of meditators' sort of experience. So, what is important here is to understand that the actual path on which the individual sort of travels is the progressive and deepening knowledge and realization of emptiness. So that is known as the wisdom aspect of the path in the Buddhist technical language. And however, that wisdom, realizing emptiness, must be within the context where there is a union or a combination of single-pointedness of the mind and penetrative insight. So that is the union of shamatha and vipassana. So the true insight into emptiness must be in terms of a union of shamatha and vipassana. And however, in order to develop such true insights into emptiness, where there is a union of the two, of course, you require first to develop shamatha, the single-pointedness of the mind, which will then allow you to channel your energy and your concentration. And therefore, single-pointedness of the mind or shamatha training becomes key. And in order for the individual to have a successful training in shamatha, 2 factors are very important. These are application of the mindfulness and application of introspection or mental alertness. And the training in these 2 would be successful only if your single-pointedness of the mind is based on an ethically sound, disciplined way of life, where there is a discipline within your sort of outlook and within your life. So that, of course, we are talking about the importance of morality. So this is how the 3 trainings are connected with each other, linked with each other.
그게 년도에 택받아 다가는 지금 그게다 정주 선배다 택받아 즉 3월로 투문 냠년시야 장소 수준으로 되고.
So all these practices of the 3 higher trainings, which is elaborated in the Buddhist scriptures, sometimes in the form of what is known as the 37 aspects of the path to enlightenment. These are all practices, all of these practices are common to both the Sravakayana, or the individual vehicle, or the Bodhisattva yana.
다 댐바시만 되셔야 파네 최근적 세야지 용식체 다 최근적 뒷땡경기 아니 댐바 산지 좀 된데 아니 뒤수시는 중에 초학긴 뒤전에 다 겹숨 세야지 즉 쇠버를 샷도.
So to sum up, if your understanding of the Four Noble Truths is sort of, arises from such reflections, deep reflections, then you will gain deep admiration towards the Dharma, which is the true refuge. And you will also gain develop a conviction in the possibility of actualizing Dharma within yourself, realizing Dharma within yourself. Once you have attained such conviction, then you will be able to develop genuine admiration to the Buddha, the master who showed the Dharma, the path. And if you are able to do that, then you will be also able to develop deep admiration in the Sangha, towards the Sangha members who are your spiritual companions on the path, who are all engaged in this ultimate quest to actualize Dharma, realize Dharma within themselves. So through this way, when if your understanding of the three jewels is based on such profound understanding or reflection on the Four Noble Truths, then when you think about the three jewels, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, then you will feel that there is a renewed sort of freshness. There is a kind of these three objects of refuge become sort of alive, come into life. No. So this is what is meant by going for refuge. To sum up, I mean, all of this explanation is to show what is meant by going for refuge in the three jewels. Now, based on that understanding of taking refuge, we need to now look at another important perception of Buddhism, where there is an understanding that the entire teachings of the Buddha, the foundation is compassion. Compassion is the foundation of Buddha's teachings. So this practice of enhancing one's heart, developing altruistic mind, is aimed at deepening one's understanding of compassion and enhancing the compassionate potential that exists within oneself. So based on such profound compassion, then one can develop altruistic aspiration to seek enlightenment for the benefit of all. So here, of course, we are talking about the generation of bodhicitta. And so what is meant by bodhicitta? In Maitreya's Abhisamaya Alamkara, bodhicitta, or this altruistic aspiration to attain enlightenment for the sake of others, is described as having two sort of motivating factors. One is genuine compassion towards all sentient beings, and the second one is the recognition of the need to attain full enlightenment in order to fulfill the well-being, welfare of other sentient beings. So in order to develop such bodhicitta, this altruistic mind, we need to develop a sense of responsibility, not just mere compassion towards others, but compassion with a sense of responsibility that you yourself would take upon yourself the task to help others.
근데 그 현대 구도 제가 학습 영화래야. 현 동의지 나올 미수베베.这是个하장의 수작을 인식고요. 될 인지 지당 인지怎么样인지 첨보선 항상 진유다. 인지들이야 인지 첨보시야.
So this kind of sense of responsibility can only arise if you